Hi guys, I'm Sienna and welcome to A Cup of Entertainment.
Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers to me, flowers today.
I hope you're having a really nice day. Today I will be reacting to a video by Watch Mojo called Top 10 Celebs Who Destroyed Their Careers with One Post. So I'm really curious who these people are gonna be and what kind of post did they make. I have no idea what it's gonna be about. I mean, I guess it's on social media, something probably. And yeah, some people tend to really not think what they're posting on social media, and it can have really severe consequences. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We try to do, different types of videos just to keep it diverse. And yeah, I'm really excited to see this. Don't forget to also follow us on social media. It will all be linked in the description box. Let's hop in.
Power of social media. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities who destroyed their career with one post. For this list, we'll be looking at famous people who tarnished their careers via a single social media post, with the celebs often also making other offensive posts as well that contributed to their self-destruction. This tarnishing doesn't necessarily need to be permanent. The celebrity in question could have made or can make a comeback after some time away from the spotlight.
Okay.
As long as they had their careers ruined in some capacity, they will be included. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
Bang, bang, on the wall. Don't make no sense at all. Still you try anyhow.
This sounds cool.
See the light. Let's play, let's pretend.
Number 10. Amanda Bynes. We
Oh,
now know
really?
that Amanda Bynes is suffering from mental illness, but it took us a while. In the summer of 2010, Bynes announced that she was retiring.
I don't
Fair
know
enough,
much about
but
her.
just 1 month
actually.
later, she was unretired. Then came the infamous Drake tweet. In 2013, Bynes controversially tweeted, "I want Drake to murder my." A tweet Drake
She
referred to
wrote
as
that?
a little weird and disturbing.
Oh
The tweet garnered
my-
a lot of flack in the media, and some people thought it was a little too graphic. Even though she was unretired, Bynes'
Jesus.
reputation was in tatters.
But they go to our church.
That is
What
insane.
will people say?
Later that year, she was held for a mental health evaluation, and we all realized that this was far more serious than we originally believed. Number 9. Iggy Azalea.
Well, poor girl. I mean, I hope she got the help that she needed. Now we have Iggy Azalea. Yeah, I don't know much about her either. But I noticed that she kind of disappeared. So I don't know what happened to her. I don't really know songs from her. I just know, I don't know, maybe I know altogether like 2 or 3 songs from her. And the only one that I can think of right now is the song that she made with Britney, and I only know it because it's with Britney and because I love Britney. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Iggy Azalea, but I don't know what she did to like destroy her career on social media.
During the height of her fancy fame, Iggy Azalea came under attack for past tweets that many found to be both racist and homophobic.
Oh, really?
Tweeting things like, "When guys whisper in each other's ears, I always think it's kinda homo." The offensive and hurtful tweets
Oh
did
my
some irreparable
God.
damage to her career and reputation.
What the hell?
She dropped out of a gay pride event in Pittsburgh and canceled her Great Escape tour. Of course, the latter was officially canceled due to Iggy needing a break, but most thought it was a combination of the Twitter backlash and poor ticket sales. Iggy's second studio album, released in July 2019, only reached number 52 in her native Australia. Number 8. Perez Hilton.
Oh
Hilton
yeah,
certainly
where
a
is he?
controversial figure, but he crossed a line in June of 2010 when his personal Twitter account supposedly linked to an upskirt photo of Miley Cyrus. While the pic was quickly taken down, witnesses claim that it showed the 17-year-old Cyrus climbing out of a car without any underwear. Hilton faced immediate backlash.
Yeah,
and
that's
many people
nasty.
questioned if he would be brought up on charges. According to criminal defense attorney Jeffrey Douglas, quote, "All you have to do is knowingly distribute the photograph."
I know he was always like a really controversial figure, but doing something like that, and she was even 17 at that point, like, I mean, she was underage, that's really, yeah, that's nasty, and you just kind of have to know where to draw the line and, you know, have some good taste.
Hamilton later defended himself, claiming that Cyrus was wearing underwear and that the controversy was fake. No matter, the damage to Elton's reputation had been done.
You know, there's going to be a million concerts and tours and movies, but
Fun fact, I've never seen Hannah Montana in my entire life. Never. But I love Miley.
I only get one chance to go to college with my best friend.
Number 7, Jason Biggs.
Oh
In the
yeah,
early
he
2010s,
also
Jason
disappeared.
Biggs made a bit of a post-American Pie comeback with a role.
Oh my god, I will never understand why people like that movie so much, like American Pie and oh my god. Those types of comedies, I'm sorry, but those types of comedies are exactly the type of comedies that I don't like. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
In Orange is the New Black and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. However, a series of offensive tweets got him fired from the latter after Nickelodeon
Really?
featured his Twitter feed. Lo and behold, during the 2012 Republican National Convention, Biggs tweeted, quote, "I'd totes dip a pinky or two in Paul Ryan's wife's bleached." Both Biggs and Nickelodeon were targeted by parental groups, and Nickelodeon reportedly told Biggs to knock it off.
I heard that you got a little bit of grief because of the
He's always
Bachelorette.
getting in trouble.
I'm always getting in
He's
trouble.
always in
What is it
trouble.
today?
Yeah.
Is that-
He didn't listen and continued tweeting offensive things, which included digs at Malaysian Airlines and dead Bachelorette contestant Eric Hill. The continued controversy was too much for Nickelodeon, and they fired Biggs in 2014. Number 6, Gilbert Gottfried.
Why do people do
This
stupid shit
legendary
like that?
comedian and actor is known primarily for his signature grating voice, which has been used to great effect as Iago in Aladdin and the classic Aflac duck.
Oh,
Boy, he's cracked. He's gone nuts.
Unfortunately, he lost the latter
I don't
commercial
know who
while
this guy
doing
is.
one and then an extended series of very insensitive jokes following the Japanese earthquake and tsunami of 2011. The massive earthquake and resulting tsunami killed nearly 16,000 people and injured a further 6,157. People weren't really in a laughing mood. And seeing as how Aflac does a huge proportion of its
Why?
business in Japan,
Why?
Gottfried was quickly and firmly dismissed by the company. So ended a decade-long iconic job and a reputation. Number 5, Azealia Banks. For her social media presence than her music. In March of 2016,
I don't
her
really
second
know her.
mixtape titled Slay Z was released to the public. Just 2 months later, she found herself in hot water after aiming racist and homophobic tweets at Zayn Malik. This
What?
included calling him the ultra-derogatory F-word and a curry-scented. Many called for comeuppance, and Twitter answered by blocking Banks' account. She was also dropped by her UK booking agency. It significantly hurt her relatively young career, but it hasn't stopped her from being provocative. Number 4, CeeLo Green. The Gnarls Barkley
Yeah,
career
he
was
also
on top of the world
disappeared.
in the early 2010s. Forget You was a massive worldwide hit, and he was serving as a judge on the enormously popular singing competition The Voice. And then he tweeted about sexual assault. He was accused of giving a woman ecstasy before sex, raising issues of consent. She claimed to have no memory of the night
Are you
and resulting
serious?
events. And CeeLo tweeted, quote, "People who have really been raped remember." Needless to say, that specific tweet and its equally bizarre
Oh my
accompaniments
God.
caused an enormous amount of controversy, and CeeLo was effectively cancelled, at least for a while. He subsequently made
Oh my
appearances
God.
on Lip Sync Battle and The Masked Singer. Number 3.
People are so
Anthony
stupid.
Weiner wasn't an entertainment celebrity in the traditional sense, but he was a well-known public figure
I don't
who
know
had been
who
in
that
politics
is.
for many years.
I am not going to permit myself to be distracted by this issue any longer.
That career came crashing down in the summer of 2011 when Weiner found himself at the center of a highly publicized sexting debacle. On May 27, 2011, he accidentally posted a sexually explicit photograph of himself to his public
Oh
Twitter
god.
account. The photo was obviously meant for a specific person, and Weiner was soon embroiled in a controversy that ended in him resigning from Congress.
It was a hoax. It was someone sending a picture of a wiener on Wiener's account. It's one of the jokes I've been getting since I was 5 years old. This was a gag. This was a joke that someone committed on me to try to distract me.
But it didn't end there. In 2016, it was reported that Weiner had been sexting a 15-year-old girl, a fact that eventually put him in prison for 15 months.
Weiner was hoping to avoid any jail time.
I was about to say, yeah, it's embarrassing, but like, who he's sexting or not sexting is really no one's business, especially if he's single. Like, you know, it's embarrassing obviously when someone like that comes out, but like he didn't hurt anyone, and then they said that she's 15, like, oh, okay, well, then he did hurt someone, like, what the fuck?
Looking for probation. His lawyers arguing that he's on his way to recovery and would not receive proper therapy inside prison.
Number 2, Roseanne Barr. Barr probably holds the record for the quickest collapse after a comeback in television history. Roseanne was monumentally popular throughout.
Are you kidding me? I loved her show. I know it's like, I'm pretty sure this show was made, wasn't it in the 80s? So like before I was even born, or like 80s and maybe early 90s? I'm not quite sure, but I remember always watching that show as a kid because, like, you know, here we didn't really get American stuff which was new, like, immediately. Like, we would get it like some years later. Or sometimes I would catch it, you know, when they had like reruns and reruns of certain shows. But I know I used to love her show. God, I can't believe she did something stupid. Like, come on.
Run from 1988 to 1997, and it
Oh,
was famously revived
so it was
in
in the
the spring of
90s also.
2018.
Can I have pie for breakfast?
No, that's contaminated. Go sit down and eat your breakfast now, and don't spill your milk today neither.
The first episode of the revival aired on March 27th, 2018, and just over 2 months later to the day, Roseanne called Obama's senior advisor Valerie Jarrett a cross between the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes. This incredibly insensitive and racist tweet was widely condemned, and Roseanne was canned the same day. Her career and reputation will never be the same again.
With that single inflammatory tweet, Roseanne's rising star imploded today. Within hours, the highly anticipated return of one of TV's most beloved shows, Roseanne, canceled, and Roseanne Barr effectively banished from Hollywood.
Before we unveil our most monumentally destructive number 1 pick, here is an...
God, I hate it when someone who you maybe grew up really liking and you know, thinking that they're such a good person and a great actor or singer or whatever, and then you grow up and you realize that they're racist or like said something really insensitive, or like, it's so cringy. I just, thankfully it doesn't happen to me a lot. Like most people that I love or grew up loving, you know, haven't had those types of scandals. They're, as far as I know, they're good people. You know, they didn't have like any racist or sexist or any kinds of other scandals. But you know, when someone like that, it's not that I loved her so much. It's just like that I loved the show. And of course, you always think that everyone is so nice and funny, you know, whoever's on the show. But like, this is just ridiculous.
Or a dishonorable mention.
Even if everybody gets it, like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but like, inevitable? I don't know. Maybe I should be doing this right now.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our
Yeah, I saw that from Vanessa Hudgens, and I don't know, I don't know, like, I really love her personally, and I don't think that this necessarily came off the way she wanted it to. I think she was trying to say something different and it came out very, very wrong, which is what happens sometimes. Also, I feel like she made that at the time where in America it was still not taken that seriously as it should have been. So I don't think she was the only one who maybe had those types of thoughts. It's just like she was the only one who said something, you know, and obviously she has a huge platform, so people are, you know, nowadays very quick to just like cancel someone or whatever. I really don't think that she had any bad intentions, and I think she was trying to say something completely different at this point, and that she was very misinformed. And I think that probably the biggest mistake she made here was that she even said anything about that topic. I think she should have just kept it to herself, because I just feel like she didn't have enough information at this point to know what she was talking about. And when you're at that kind of situation, it's best to not say anything, you know. I think that was her biggest mistake.
And ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Kathy Griffin. Many people don't like Donald Trump. But many people also thought that Kathy Griffin went too far by holding his mock decapitated head.
I went too far. I made a mistake and I was wrong.
The apology came just hours after the images went viral. Kathy Griffin holding a bloodied likeness of President Donald Trump's head.
The image is too disturbing. I understand how it offends people.
On May 30th, 2017, Griffin posted a highly controversial photo of her holding a bloody mask meant to represent Trump's severed head. While she claimed it was meant as an edgy artistic piece, some people interpreted it as an inappropriate threat of violence against Trump.
Pictures and video depicting comedian Kathy Griffin holding the bloody decapitated head of President Trump.
Yeah, I'm just like the next person who really doesn't like Donald Trump, but I also really don't like Kathy Griffin. I'm all for like sarcastic humor and even edgy and like pushing the boundaries, but I just feel like, not just in this case, but also in other cases, I just don't really like her sense of humor. I just think she's, and I'm not saying this just because of this thing she did here, which I think is borderline, but just like generally, I just, whenever I see even an interview with her or something, she just seems so, I don't know, unlikable to me. Like, I can't explain it. It's just, you know how you just like some people and you just don't like some people, and it's nothing specific. It's just like, I feel like she's very like aggressive and very like in your face and very argumentative and just like wants to fight with everyone all the time, and I just don't really like those kinds of people.
Are no joking matter for the Secret Service.
Griffin was fired from numerous gigs, including CNN's annual New Year's Eve program. All of her tour dates were cancelled, and she was even placed under investigation by the Justice Department. The photo was widely lambasted, and Griffin's reputation was ravaged.
I sincerely apologize. I'm a comic. I crossed the line. I moved the line, then I crossed it. I went way too far.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.
Okay, yeah, I mostly agree with their choices. Like, these people, most of them really did say pretty horrible things. The only thing I would say about, well, this was like a mention for Vanessa Hudgens. I don't think she really destroyed her career. I think her career is exactly as it was before. Like, yeah, she suffered maybe a week of really mean, you know, tweets and messages, but then I think people got over it because I think they realized that, I mean, I don't really think she's someone who has like bad intentions or like wanted to spread any kind of like negativity or wanted to spread anything, you know, evil or whatever. As I said, I just think it was a matter of her not having enough knowledge about the topic and not having enough facts. And I think we were all kind of like that at the beginning, where we were like not sure what to think about it. And when you're in that kind of phase, then you're just like, I feel like we all had all kinds of thoughts about this in our head, and it was like mixing, like, is it that serious? Is it not that serious? Like, what's happening? You have all these like mixed information coming to you, and you don't really know what to say or what to think or what to do even in your life with all of this. But yeah, she should have just kept that to herself. But yeah, all the other ones, yeah, that's what they did was like pretty horrible. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, you know, something a bit different. If you did, again, don't forget to subscribe and like this video and hit the notification bell. And see you next time. Bye.